morning?
As you know, Mr. Rory, James is always here.
I think I made a mistake, though, James. We're going to Henry this morning, right now, aren't we? Mercedes, I wonder if Henry's decided to join us.
Oh, as always, Henry's always here.
We're all here
Truer,
already.
I made a mistake.
truer words have never been spoken. Both Henry and James are always here. Good morning and welcome to the National Breakfast Call. This is a call that does it all for y'all. We hope that you get trained, motivated, and encouraged, or at least derive one of those benefits. Make a little noise if you're excited because today is going to be the biggest day you've ever had in the history of sales.
Yes,
Let's
Yes.
go.
oh
Yes,
yes.
so yes.
Let's
Amen.
go.
Amen.
We agree. This is a great, great, great company to be a part of. Always fun to listen in to how others feel about SLS, and we work hard to make sure you always feel good. One thing to make you feel good, those when you're having success and making money, and when that happens, we are going to celebrate you. Some of you are here for the very first time. You want to hear that celebration, but a couple things to keep in mind. If this is your absolute very first meeting, hang around with us because after the meeting, we'll give you some news you can use if you decide that you'd like to move forward with the agency. Others of you, it's not your very, very, very first meeting, but it's among your first meetings. You are filling out your paperwork, but you're not on the phones yet. If you haven't engaged with us, started filling out stuff, but you're not a member of SLS Connects, you're not on the phones, I want you to go to your breakout rooms. The one you're looking for is the onboarding breakout room and ask them what other stuff do I need to do so that I can get on the phones. They can get your paperwork finalized. Once that happens, you can start making sales. And if you start making sales, you're going to hear yourself in the next portion of the meeting because this is when the bow-tied one. He is someone who's always very, very sharp, both in what he says and how he looks. And he recognizes, just like the rest of the executive team, when you're at SLS, you're not just agent number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got a name and we try to use it. We get it wrong sometimes. And when that happens, you can correct us if we are not pronouncing your name correctly. But hopefully, you're going to hear your name and hear it right in a little section we call bow ties and bulletins that separates the week that was, and it puts it on a newsletter form to be circulated all throughout the agency. You've had a chance to review it, but you have not heard it live until right now. So make some noise for Mr. James
Good
Whitley.
morning, Mr. James
Let's
Whitley.
go,
Good
James.
Getting the
morning.
bow tie.
Good morning, Henry. Good morning, champions. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. I know I am. Had a great workout. I'm here, ready to rock. And yes, you can wear hats with bow ties. And interestingly enough, Rory's not in Vero right now. Every shop in Vero Beach is selling 250 anniversary hats and t-shirts. Andre knows. And they're all like 35, $40. I didn't pay anything for this one, and it goes great with my red, white, and blue bow tie. Anyways, I digress. Hope you got your swag on this morning as we're ready to rock. I don't have to buy any hats. I got this hat. I'm going to wear it Saturday. All right, before we get to the week that currently just ended Sunday at midnight, we have to review the week that was. It takes our new business team, the best in the business, a few days to make sure that all the business is issued and processed. And once it is enshrined in the bulletin in what we call bow ties and bulletins. So to get on the front page of the bulletin, you got to average 5,000 AP or you got to do 5,000 AP or more for the week. So we begin with Rashawn, Shaga, Mercedes, Megatron, Emet, the boy next door, Mirna, Yvonne, Stefan, H. McMichael, Miriam, Michelle, Garcia, J. Canantina, France, JT Black Lightning, and in the 10K and up club, we got just a few. Shout out to Rowie, over 10,000. Shannon, over 10,000. Victoria's over 10,000. Ballarama, over 11,000. Sylvester, over 12,000. Molly Jones, over 12. Miguel takes us over 13. Chris, over 14. Oh, McClendon, over 15. Mallory, over 15. India, over 18,000. And ring the bell for Josh Bell. 17 sales, 28,638.
Awesome, Josh.
Great
Whoa.
job.
Whoa.
You were on the call Friday. You heard Josh share just a little bit about how he got there. So I hope you were paying attention. If not, go to YouTube. You can watch a replay. We put it out there for the world. But you got to hear live at SLS. To get on the second page of the bulletin, you got to average 5,000 AP or more. So through 3 weeks, who's over 15,000 AP. We got France, Monica, Emma, Garcia, Alyssa, Shannon, Alicia, Stefan, Ernestina, Victoria, Mallory, Balarama, Desmond, Tasha, Miguel, JT Black Lightning, Mercedes, Tina, Chris, India, O. McClendon, Josh, and with 45,897 through 3 weeks, Molly Jones having a monster month. Way to go, Molly.
Awesome.
Let's go, Molly!
Category, we'd be nowhere without these awesome teams leading from the front. We got House of Diamonds, 238, the Banksters, 256, Region of Steel, 310, and the only wild cards, 485,433. Way to go to all the teams in the leads category. One of my favorites of all time. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more leads, and we got more leads than you know what to do. So ring your cowbell if you got it. India, O. McClendon, both with 9 A lead conversions. B leads. They just haven't heard from Lexi and Wilson or Tamiki yet, all with 2 B league conversions there leading from the front. Birthday and existing clients, folks, they know you, they love you, they want to hear from you. You heard Josh talk about it, you've heard Molly talk about it, and look at all these folks crushing it in the birthday lead category. If your name isn't on this list, ask yourself why. Work your birthday leads first, then you can go to the orphan existing client campaigns. And when you work all your lead types, you should be asking referrals on every call, not just your sales calls. And when you do that, you're going to get referrals. And when you get referrals, you're going to get referral sales. Shout out to the following who sold referrals: Jay Cornett, Classy Closer, Miguel, and Sharon, all with 2 referral sales. That's how you make it happen, folks. String. If it weren't for the string program, I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't have this cool hat on. I wouldn't be wearing a bow tie still. But Rory ingrained in me early on, James, get your name on the string sheet. Don't ever let it fall off. And I did that, and I had it going for a year. Over 5 years, I stayed on a string consistently. So get your name on this list and keep it on this list, and that is how you make everything happen. If you need some extra motivation, if you go 15 consecutive weeks over 2,500, you get a $200 bonus. 25 weeks, you get 500. 40 weeks, you get 1,000. 50 out of 52 weeks means you get a vacation, sick week, all this stuff. 2 weeks of amnesty, you get $2,000. But if you can go 52 out of 52 consecutive weeks, you too can get a perfect string medal, be enshrined in the SLS Hall of Fame, and have a $2,500 bonus. So get your name on this list if it's not, and then don't ever let it fall off. And when you are consistent with quantity and quality of business, you too can compete in the Ultimate Challenge. And folks, this is, I believe, the last update you're going to get from me on the Ultimate Challenge. Why? Because the Ultimate Challenge will be restarting next week, but there's still plenty of time left. Why? Because it is a tight race and quality still plays a part in it. So even though the last week to write business will be this week, it's not the last week to keep the business on the books. First place is $25,000. Second place, not a set of steak knives. Top 30 pays out cash money. Top 10 as it currently stands. And folks, it is coming down to the wire. I love it. Couple hundred APs separate most folks. We got Max, Desmond, Karen, Yvonne, O. McClendon in the top 5, less than 30,000 separating everybody. We got Balarama, Chris, JT Black Lightning, and then here it is. We got Josh, 11,000 behind Molly. Who will reign supreme? Who will take home the Ultimate Challenge? Friendly reminders, we talk about the Ultimate Challenge. You know the best time to get started with the next 6 months Ultimate Challenge? Not next week, this week. Why? You got to build momentum. You got to get your pipeline. You got to get all this stuff going. And you got to get that momentum going so that you can get a fast start to Ultimate Challenge. So make it your focus, MDC. That won't end until the end of the year. Saturday Sales Club. Jason's no stranger to the Saturday Sales Club. 20 agents made 28 sales for a total of 29,704 AP. Folks, slice yourself off a piece of that AP pie for Saturday Sales Club. National Sales Convention 2027. We are going to be in Nazook in just a few weeks, but the time to qualify for LeBlanc is now. If your name is not on this list on target or fully qualified, you get a flyer every single week. The flyer breaks down your specific qualifications. Not only does it show you what you've done year to date, but it shows you, based on your quality, what you would need to do going forward. Friendly reminder, you can do one of two things. You can keep writing at that same quality, or you can keep writing and improve your 13-week quality by working with your coaches and listening to everything we talk about in training. And as your quality improves, so your ultimate AP that will get you even higher up the qualification. Do not miss Cabo. Do not miss LeBlanc. I promise you, it is one of the nicest resorts in the world. You don't want to miss it. So get on target for that. Don't believe me, ask Ring Garter. They go President's Club every single year. How do you make all these things happen? We got the 5K Week Club. We got 4 folks currently over 10 weeks or more of 5,000 AP. You can do the same thing. You're no different than those for individuals. So get on a 5K string and don't ever fall off. Then, as you keep it going, you can do 10K week strings. You got Molly going 20 consecutive weeks of 10K or more, getting a $2,000 bonus on top of the President's Challenges and the account checks and all of those things. And then you're bound when you're that consistent and you're putting in that kind of activity to have a 20K week. And when you do so, you too can join the 20K club. And we don't have a new member. Why? Because Josh has done it before, but he added another pin to his 20K jacket. Josh has now got 3 20K weeks. Who will be the 30th active member of the 20K club? It could be you. It should be this week. Make it happen. This would be a great week to do it. How do you make all these things happen? You guys hear me talk about this more than anything. Consistency in your activity. You can't guarantee AP any given day, but you can guarantee consistency. When you put the activity in and day out, the results will come. 0% chance that you don't get 5 hours today if you put the work in. It's 100% guaranteed. So there's no excuse not to get 5 hours unless you don't put the work in. When you do it every single day, good things will happen. You'll get the jacket. You'll do all this stuff. We got records. They're meant to be broken. Josh just casually says, I'll take the 13th best week all time, 28,638 AP. Way to go, Josh. Your all-time records are meant to be broken. See, there he is. Get your name on this list. Get your name on the 4-week month, 5-week month all-time list. We got team records. We got builder records. We got all kinds of records. They are here. They're meant to be broken. We'll have nothing more than breaking records and shattering records. So let's have a record-shattering week this week. Henry, back to you, sir.
Give it up one more time for James Whitley.
Thank you,
so much,
James.
James.
Some of you are distressed because you feel like you're underdressed. If you don't have your swag, don't worry about it. We'll be rocking swag all over again at the Friday, July 3rd meeting. So if you receive your swag this week, you'll be able to show it off because there's nothing worse than being swagless. So make sure the next time we have a swag competition, you do whatever it takes to qualify so that you can be dressed appropriately. Some of you are already dressed appropriately to be recognized in our next section, which is where we take a look at the week that just ended. Our sales week spans from Monday to Sunday. And then the hardworking founder of the company, he goes through all the records, line by line, seeing what he can spy with his little eye, because as the leader of the SLS Nation, as he stands atop SLS Mountain, he wants to see, can he take a peek from the peak? And when he does, he delivers his report for us each morning. Did you make the cut? There's only one way to find out. Make some noise and welcome to the stage a man called Doc.
Good morning, Mr.
Dockery.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Henry, thank you very much. This is, like Henry mentioned, this is the week
Really?
that ended at midnight last night, Monday through midnight Sunday night. And Henry, I have some team news I'd like to report. I'd like to report some new agent news, new agents that just joined us. How are they doing? And some veteran news. So let's start off with the teams. Okay, now we're up to 7th place. In 7th place, but a small but powerful, a 4-person Mark Donahue group. The Donahue group did 14,109, just 4 agents in the field, 3,527 per agent. Good job, Mark and company. In 6th place, we have the HOD, House of Diamonds, coming in at 46,000 and change. 37 agents on the diamonds, 68% e-check, Social Security billing percentage, PPA 1,256. 1 new agent I'm about to highlight, 2 over 5,000, none over 10 for the week. Let's go, Tina and Stephen.
Great job, HOD.
Okay, I think they're going to, HOD, watch them explode this week. I think that's going to happen. In 5th place, NLB, the No Limit Banksters, coming in about 62,000, 37 agents on the No Limit Banksters, 32% e-check Social Security billing. That's low, Rihanna. I think that's going to come up a little bit this week. PPA 1,671. 4 new agents I'm about to highlight. There were 3 over 5K for the week and 2 over 10K for the week. In 4th place, I keep wanting to say James Quote Busters, but Quote Masters, QM. Marquise. Okay. Coming in and Marquise and Nate. 63,431. 36 agents on the quote masters. 61% each check Social Security billing. PPA 1,762. One new agent I'm about to highlight. Marquise, 7 over 5,000. That's number 2 in the agency for the week, but none over 10.
Quote masters.
Quote masters, but none over 10. In third place, Eric's and Brandon's ROS Region of Steel. Eric, you just about made 100, just under 100. I have 98, 788. 49 agents on ROS, 71% e-check Social Security billing. That's number 1 in that category. Good job, Eric. PPA 2016, 11 new agents I'm about to highlight. That's actually number 1 in that category. 4 over 5,000, 2 over 10 for the week. I think Region of Steel, Henry, is going to explode this week. That's my prediction.
Yes, sir.
In second place, MMC, More Money Crew. More Money Crew. 113,000.
MMC.
113,683.
Excellent job, More Money Crew.
Let's go, more money.
Great job.
That sounds like Nathan Shalom. Good job, Nathan. Okay, 40 agents on MMC, 56% e-check Social Security billing percent, PPA 2,842. 9 new agents I'm about to highlight. That's number 2 in that category. 8 over 5,000. That's number 1 in that category, but none over 10 for the week. I think MMC is going to have a real big week as well. Not bad last week, though. In first place, we have the wild cards. Matthew and Nathan. Wild cards coming in at 145,024. 48 agents on the wild cards, 57% e-check Social Security billing, 3,021 premium per agent. 7 new agents I'm about to highlight, 3 over 5,000, 4 over 10,000 of annualized premium for the week. So that was number 1 in that category. Okay. Let's go to new
Let's
agents.
go, wild cards. Woo, woo, woo.
Come on.
Let's go to new agents of SLS. That would be, it's still June. So anybody that joined us in the last 6 months, that would be December week 1 through present day. I'd like to highlight 33 brand new agents of SLS that are doing pretty well. We call new agents future stars. For those of you that are new on the call, we have 4 different levels. Let's start off with the first level, the 2,500 level. It sold from 2,500 to 3,500 annualized premium for the week. I'd like to highlight 11 new SLS agents. Let's start off Region of Steel, Mallory Barnes, just started in May.
Go, Mallory.
2,449. MMC, Liz.
Go, Mallory.
MMC, Liz Mency. Liz has 13 weeks in a row. She's very good work ethic, over 25 hours of talk time. Silver work ethic for the week. Liz started in March. 2,512 AP for the week. And guess what her e-check Social Security billing percentage was?
100.
100%.
100%. Here's a new agent on HOD, Dwayne Rowe. Started in May. 2,539 AP for the week. And guess what Dwayne's percentage was?
100%.
100%. Great job, Dwayne.
Let's go, Dwayne.
Awesome.
You guys get that every time. Region of Steel, Rodney Hayes, brand new, just started in June. 2,586. And guess what Rodney's percent was?
100.
100%.
I'm going to fool you guys. Remember, like
Great job, Rodney.
100%. Region of Steel, John Jimenez, started also in June. Brand new, 2,600 even.
Way to go, John.
John.
Great job.
MMC, Desmond McHenry, brand new, just started in June. 2,740 AP for the week.
Great job.
NLB, No Limit Banksters, Antonio Cannon. Silver work ethic for Antonio. Started in March, 2,941 AP for the week. Region of Steel, James Cowan, just started in June, 2,945 and 100%
Go, Dusty.
Great
He goes
job.
by Dusty.
Another region of steel, Jonathan Cannon. Bronze work ethic for Jonathan.
Let's go, John. Cannon.
Bronze work ethic is 25 to 30 hours of talk time in the week. Jonathan just started in May, 3,020 AP. Coming in at 3,091 AP on the wild cards, just started in May, Carol Walcott. Nice week, Carol.
Let's go,
Great
Carol.
job, Carol.
Yes, Carol.
And rounding out this category, region of steel, coming in at 3,433 AP. Tamika Williams just started in May.
Go,
Go ahead on,
Tamika.
girl.
Tamika.
Woo! Almost forgot. Guess what Tamika's check Social Security budget percentage was?
100%.
100.
Moving up to the next category, still on new agents, future stars. The 3,500 level, though, that sold from 3,500 to 5,000 AP for the week. Let's start off region of steel. Gabriel Aguilar started in May.
Go, Gabe.
3,797 AP for the week. And guess his percentage.
100%.
100%. Okay, over to the wild cards. Finishing her week off yesterday on a Sunday, coming in at 4,263 AP, bronze work ethic. She just started in February. Claudia Perez Toribio. Nice week, Claudia.
Yeah.
Way to finish your week off on a Sunday, Claudia. Let's go.
That's true, Nate. Also on the wild cards, coming in at 3,991 for the week, started in May, Andrew Solis. Nice job, Andrew.
Go,
Great
Andrew.
job, Andrew.
Let's go, Andy.
Come on, Andy.
Over to MMC, coming in at 4,015 for the week, started in January, Myrna Johnson. Way to go, Myrna.
Good job, Marina.
Good job, Mary.
MMC, Malcolm Spencer, started in February, 4,274. Way to go, Malcolm.
Great job,
Also,
Malcolm.
another MMC, Keith McDaniels, bronze work ethic for Keith, 4,360 AP for the week. MMC, Rashonda Akins, brand new, just started in June, 4,574 AP for the week. And Andre, guess the percentage there.
100%.
Great job, Rashonda.
Great job.
All right, we have our first Triple Crown winner for the week, hailing out of MMC, 4,922 for the week. E-check Social Security billing 69%, has the AP, has the percent. Silver work ethic, which means 30 to 35 hours of talk time. She just started in March. Tasha Hill, Triple Crown winner.
Way to go,
Great job,
Tasha.
All right,
Tasha.
Tasha.
All right.
And rounding out this category, also MMC, 4,986 for the week. Silver work ethic, silver plus work ethic, 34 hours of talk time, just started in May. And she's a very hard worker, one of the hardest workers at SLS, in my opinion. Anika McKinney.
Great job,
Anita.
Anita.
Great job.
I said Anita.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anita, I pronounced your first name right.
Anita.
Wrong. Anita McKinney. Good job,
Thank
Anita.
you. Thank you.
You bet. Okay, future stars. Now we're moving up to the 5,000 level. Can a new agent at SLS, brand new agent, sell over 5,000 annualized premium for the week? The answer is yes. We have two agents in this category that sold from 5,000 to 6,500 AP. Let's start off with Region of Seal, 5,566 AP. Silver work ethic. He's a worker. Ro Sama just started in
Go,
May.
Ro.
Oh,
Hey.
Way to go, Ro. And the second one coming in at 6,074 annualized premium for the week. On the wild card, started in May, Rashad Elliott.
Rashad.
Let's go, Rashad.
And I'll bet you Nate doesn't even know what his E-check Social Security billing percentage was.
100.
100%. Got it. Okay. Now, Future Stars 6,500 level is sold from 6,500 to 9,999 annualized premium for the week. Like to single out seven individuals. Let's start off with 6,938 AP. She just started in February out of MMC, Sandy Etzel. Nice week, Sandy.
Way to go, Miss Sandy. Great job.
Good job, Sandy.
Got a Triple Crown winner, Eric, coming out of Region of Steel, 7,249. He's got the AP, 80% e-check Social Security billing percentage. Has the work ethic, bronze work ethic. Started back with us in January. Rashawn Cochran.
Rashawn, go, young boy.
Good job,
Let's
Rashawn.
go, Sean.
We're sticking with Region of Steel. Region of Steel, 7,368 AP, 100% e-check Social Security billing. She rejoined us, just rejoined us like a week ago. Temptatia Shannon.
Let's go.
Go, Tay. Go, Tay.
Great job.
Good to have you back. On the wild cards, another Triple Crown winner. This is a young man coming in with 8,027 AP, has the AP, 65% e-check Social Security billing, gold work ethic, right at 35 hours of talk time. He just started in May. Triple Crown winner Langston Richardson.
Let's go, Langston.
Great
That's a
job,
good week,
Langston.
man. That's a good week right there.
Way to go, Langston. Way to go.
That's solid. On the Quote Masters with her 12th week in a row, over 25 hours of talk time, 3 months, never below 25 hours for the week, coming in at 8,067 for the week. It shows. Silver work ethic once again, just started in December. Alma Bocanegra.
Let's go.
All right, Alma.
Alma.
Nice work.
Here's another worker, his 11th week in a row, over 25 hours of talk time. His 11th week in a row, no surprise, over 5,000, which puts him at number 10 in the Ultimate Challenge, coming in at 8,357 AP for the week. Silver work ethic out of the No Limit Banksters, Max Miller.
Let's go,
Good
M
job,
squared.
Maximilian.
Let's go, M squared. That's what we talk about, M squared.
It's interesting how these nicknames come along. Now we got, after a few months, we got M squared coming in for Max Miller. That's a good one. Okay, and rounding out this category, coming in at 9,964 AP for the week. This young man just started in January. He's a very good worker out of the wild cards. Number 9 in the Ultimate Challenge, Desmond Boone.
You
Great
got
job,
the boom.
Desmond.
Bring the boom,
Desmond.
Let him
Desmond.
get the boom.
Yes, sir.
Let's go,
Thank
sir.
you.
All right, let's move over to SLS All-Stars, the 6,000 level that sold from 6,000 to 7,500 annualized premium for the week. I'd like to single out 9 individuals. Let's start off. She's been off for a while, but now she's back. Latasha Morris Threat, the triple threat herself, started in September of 22, 5,640. Let's hear it for the
Great
triple
job.
threat.
Great
Great
job.
job.
That's a
Way to
good threat right there.
go.
That's a good threat right there.
That's true. Now, this young man moved house last week. He only worked half the week, but he still came in at 56.25 for the week. Stefan Perkins.
Great
Let's
job,
go,
Stefan.
Stefan.
Way to go.
Stefan.
Stefan said,
Way to go, Stefan.
Congratulations.
Stefan declared a breakthrough, though. He said in the new house, he has his own private office. Nobody can bug him anymore. So he says, look out for the AP. Stefan is in his private office. Go, Stefan. Okay, 5,899 AP for Emily Coleman. Nice week, Emily.
Good job, Emily.
Let's go,
Okay,
Emily.
Emily.
All right, Emily.
19 years ago, we met this young lady. She came in at 6,452 for the week. 19 years ago, we met Yvonne Stewart. Nice week, Yvonne. Solid.
Good job,
Good
Yvonne.
Good job, Yvonne.
We met this young lady January of 22, so 4.5 years ago, coming in at 6,723 AP for the week, 100% e-check Social Security billing, currently number 3 in the Ultimate Challenge. Jessica Trim, JT Black Lightning.
Great job,
Good
Jessica
job,
Trim.
Let's go.
Emma Daniel joined us in July of 2019. So that's coming up, Emma, let me see, on 7 years next month. 7,041 AP for Emma Daniel. Nice week, Emma.
Great job, Emma.
Triple Crown winner coming up. 7,048 AP, 87% e-check Social Security billing, silver work ethic. We met A.D. Howard in March of 22, Triple Crown winner, A.D. Howard.
Great job,
Let's
AD.
go,
Great job,
AD.
AD.
Forrest Gibson coming in at 7,130 AP for the week. And guess what Forrest's percentage was on Social Security billing?
100.
100%.
Nice week, Forrest.
Let's
We
go for it.
we met this young man. I remember Grant met him, and Grant used to play basketball with him back in the day when they were both younger. We met Aaron. Aaron probably joined us when he was like 19 or 20 or something like that. Aaron Valderrama started in October 2017, 7,294 AP. Then Aaron is right up there, number 5 in the Ultimate Challenge. Good job,
Great
Aaron.
job, Aaron.
Moving up to the next category, SLS All-Stars, the 7,500 level, sold from 7,500 to 9,999. Like to single out 3 individuals. 7,739 AP, 77%. Each Social Security billing. A lot of 7s there for Ernestina Rodriguez.
Let's go,
Ernestina.
Ernestina.
Way to
All
go,
right.
Queen.
Congratulations.
Tina.
8,013 AP, 80% each Social Security billing for Victoria Lincheski.
That's right, Victoria.
Yeah,
Great
Victoria.
job, Victoria.
Congratulations.
Victoria.
All right.
We met this young lady January 2017, so 9.5 years with the agency, Triple Crown winner, her 21st week in a row without dipping below 25 hours of talk time. So she just, every week, she's 25 hours or above, consistent as can be. 8,402 AP, 82% each Social Security billing, bronze work ethic, Triple Crown winner, currently number 8 in the Ultimate Challenge, Karen Garrett.
Great job, Karen.
Let's go, Miss Karen.
Let's go.
Work.
Everybody's favorite category, presidential performers. We have 9 individuals over 10,000 AP for the week. 4 of them are brand new. So 4 of the 9 are brand new. So if you're new on the call, you don't have to be here months to get over 10,000. You can be here just a matter of weeks. Let's start off with one of those new people. She started in March of this year on the No Limit Banksters, coming in at 10,142 AP, Julie Ruffin.
Let's go, Julie.
Julie.
Way to work.
Great, Julie.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Currently number 6 in the Ultimate Challenge out of the wild cards, Triple Crown winner. 10, no surprise, has the AP 10,870 AP, 65% each Social Security billing, silver work ethic. Another new person. He seems like he's been here forever, but he just started in March, 3 or 4 months ago. Omari McClendon.
Congratulations.
Great job,
Omari.
Omari.
Right, Omari.
Keep stacking up them 10Ks, man.
Nate, Omari said he was getting yes at the beginning of the week. And at the end of the week, he got all of his no's. So all of the no's are out of the way. He's ready to start this week. Okay,
I know
Omar.
that's right, Rory.
Yes, sir. Okay. With her 24th week in a row, 27th week in a row, over 25 hours of talk time, which put 24 weeks in a row over 5,000 of AP without dipping below 5,000. She's very, very consistent worker. Currently number 13 in the Ultimate Challenge, coming in at 11,896 AP, bronze work ethic, just started in December. No Limit Banksters, Monica Henderson.
Way to go,
Go,
Monica.
Monica. Go, Monica.
All right,
Monica.
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 Bang,
Monica.
bang.
Thank you.
12,163 AP. She started in January of 24. Been here about 2.5 years. Currently number 12 in the Ultimate Challenge out of those wild cards, Shannon Amaya.
Let's go,
Shannon.
Shannon.
Wild
Good
cards.
job,
Big
Shannon.
money, Amaya.
Amaya.
You want to hear some credentials? Listen to this. 11th week in a row over, very consistent worker, very consistent. 11th week in a row over 25 hours of talk time. 56th week in a row over 5,000 without dipping below 5,000 AP. That's unbelievable. Her 21st week in a row over 10,000 AP. Every week I just hesitate on that because you imagine that 21 weeks in a row without going over 10,000 AP. Wow. coming in at 12,761 AP, silver work ethic. She's been here. 2-year anniversary will be coming up in October. Wow. Finishing her week off on a Sunday out of the wild cards, Molly Jones.
Go,
Molly,
Molly.
Molly.
Oh, Money,
Go, Molly.
Right on,
Molly.
Molly.
Bye, Molly.
Did I mention Molly was currently number 1 on the Ultimate Challenge? I think I did.
Yes, she is.
Okay. Now we have 4 agents this week. I don't know what's happening. 4 agents this week, over 15,000 of annualized premium. Whew. I wonder if they're moving up in the Ultimate Challenge at all. This young lady on the wild card started in August of 25. Seems like she's been here for years, only been here 10, 11 months, coming in at 17,441 AP. Bronze plus work ethic. That means it must be around 34 hours, or excuse me, bronze plus must be 29 hours of talk time. Currently number 11 in the Ultimate Challenge. She's sure to move up with a $17,000 week. India Faison.
Go,
Let's
India.
go, India.
India. Go, India.
Let's go, India.
Yeah, India.
Go, India.
Now here's somebody that was $400 higher than India, if you can believe that. 17,857 for the week. Gold work ethic, 39 hours and 25 minutes of talk time. That'd be gold plus, actually. With her 20th week in a row over 5,000, second week in a row over 10,000. Currently number 4 in the Ultimate Challenge. She's been here 2 years this month. Chris Reese.
Let's go,
Some people
Chris.
call her the
Chris.
Energizer
Go,
Bunny.
Chris.
Happy anniversary.
Go, Chris.
Now there's 2 agents this week. 2. It's unusual for us to have 2. I'd like to have 4 this week, though. 2 agents over 20,000 for the week. And this young man was in the first position until Sunday. Then he got passed. He did 28,000 last week. This week he's coming in with 23,000. I can't even add up 28 and 23. What does that come to? 51,000 in the last 2 weeks. 23,277. 80% e-check Social Security billing. Second week in a row over 10,000. Second week in a row over 20,000. His 4th time over 20,000. He's been here since February 2019. Out of the wild cards, number 2 in the Ultimate Challenge, Josh Bell.
Let's go,
Great
Josh.
job,
Bell.
Josh.
Josh.
Way to
Ring
go.
the bell.
Ring the
Thank you, guys.
Hey.
Great week, Joe. Man, back to back. Can you do it 3 weeks in a row over 20, folks?
Let's go,
Of
baby.
course.
All things are possible.
Anyhow, Josh was in the number 1 position until this one lady yesterday looked up at the leaderboard. She said, Josh is 23,277. What do I have to do to beat Josh? So she says, I'm going to work a little on Sunday. So she ended up, Josh was 23,277. She ended up at 23,652. Take that, Josh. 90%, 90% e-check Social Security billing.
Let's go.
She just started in April.
Yes, she did.
So she's been here 3 months. And guess what she did on Saturday? Well, how
Let's
much
go.
out of the 23,000, how much did she sell on Saturday?
10,000.
Half.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
God
Yeah.
bless her.
So if you're having a tough
Amazing.
week,
Awesome.
just remember that Mercedes Watson did 10,000 on a Saturday. So you can do
Mercedes.
Great
And
job,
she's-
Mercedes.
and she's
Go
only been here
girl.
2-3 months. So that's good. She's our 30th member, should be our she gets all that business processed, our 30th member of the 20K club.
Let's go.
She's number 14 in the Ultimate Challenge. Do you think she'll move up a few pegs
Absolutely.
and finish your week on Mercedes Watson? Great week.
Let's go, Mercedes.
Let's go, Mercedes.
Congratulations.
Friends.
Top
Great
10
job.
Ultimate Challenge on the way.
20K club.
That's my daughter.
See, Eric, everybody knows it's Mercedes, and nobody would even dream to call her Mercedes. Okay. Henry, back to you. Let's have a little fun over here.
Give it up one more time for Rory Dockery.
Thank you, Mr. Rory.
Alrighty then.
Thank
you.
Henry, we're heading into the last week of the Ultimate Challenge. You know what that means.
Oh, yeah. It's a great time if you are in the challenge. It's a great time to jockey for position. If you're not in the challenge, I guess technically everybody's in the challenge, but if you got here within the last couple of months, you still have a chance to fight for spots and you have a chance to build momentum for the next round of the challenge, which will begin next week. So all sorts of good reasons to write business. Another good reason to write business, as we said before, many of you are trying to make sure you're qualified for Cabo by the time you go to Nazook. But don't forget, we have a contest that touches everybody. If every single week of our 6-week competition looked exactly like last week, then you would unlock level 1 of that contest. But level 2 and level 3 and level 4 and beyond is way more exciting than level 1. So this is an opportunity to lock arms with your team and level up. So this should be a really big week, which will help us chop down some of those numbers that we're aiming for to get to the higher levels of wheel spins. So make sure you work with your teams for 2 reasons. Number one, you want to push up the value of the wheel spins. Number two, you want to win a wheel spin for your team. So right now, of course, the wild cards are in the lead, but it may not stay that way if we keep having these $20,000 weeks from Mercedes and the likes, because that's what it takes. If you are the strongest link you can be, and you can throw up your own 20 or 30 or 40 or record-breaking 50, and these are all numbers that have been attained before. It adds to your team total, which gives you the individual spin, which adds to the agency total, which increases the value of the team spin. So don't forget, you don't have to memorize all this. You can always scroll back to the flyers and get a refresher on exactly how the competition works and your role in it so that you can be the strongest link while you're also holding your fellow teammates accountable. Some have asked the question, what does it mean to be an accountability buddy? And where do I have my accountability buddy conversations? This was covered when we first opened the competition, but just a reminder, being an accountability buddy is really simple. It's a place, the proper platform is the group me thread. So there should be no separate thread, no separate text, no separate phone call, no separate huddle. It's just a place for you to talk to your team on the team group me thread only. So no separate conversations, please. Anything you have to say should be something that can be said publicly for everyone to hear, because while you're motivating each other, you're motivating others on the team. What types of stuff do you talk about when you're an accountability buddy? Well, when you're an accountability buddy, the number one thing you're holding each other accountable for is talk time and sales. So the conversations that we can have is just to encourage one another. Let's get on the phones on time. Let's stay on the phones till we hit our goals. Let's publish our goals, right? It's not a goal if nobody knows it. So make sure we're talking to each other on the group me thread. Hey, what do you plan to do this week? I plan to do this. Okay, great. If your goal is 10,000 or 15 or 20, and my goal is 10 or 15 or 20, let's hold each other accountable to that production. Let's hold each other accountable to our talk time goals. So the Accountability Buddy program, it is a public discussion of goals and encouragement that takes place exclusively. You might be tempted to say, hey, let's come over here and have another phone call and put together a secret plan to take over the world like Pinky and the Brain. Fight the temptation, because all the conversations should be right there on that group me thread where it can be shared for all to benefit. So keep that in mind. If you find yourself having a separate conversation, unless you're married to somebody in the agency, that's allowed. If your husband or wife or significant other is a member of the agency, you guys can have all the private conversations you want. But unless somebody put a ring on it, keep all your conversations on the thread. If you are a good accountability buddy partner, you'll be motivated. In fact, I can't think of much else that could have you more motivated than seeing somebody write 20,000 back to back, or seeing brand new people that have been here less than 3 months writing $24,000. That's pretty motivating. Maybe you're motivated from the contest. Maybe you're motivated from the ultimate challenge, and you're wondering who's really going to pull through. Maybe you're motivated because we have access to the birthday lead program, and people are just crushing it. If you go back and look at the flyer from the bulletin from last Thursday, you see more existing client and birthday lead sales than a little bit. As a matter of fact, Josh had more birthday lead and existing lead sales than even A lead sales if you look in the bulletin. Maybe you're motivated because you're trying to qualify to get into the existing client campaign so that you can make phone calls to the agencies, existing agents. I don't know what's got you motivated, but I know one thing that's going to get you even more motivated. It's going to get you even more motivated than that big old check that you're waiting on Thursday and the one you're going to create for next Thursday. You are motivated because you're about to hear from the Monday motivator. We have to make sure each day he's properly hydrated so he doesn't spontaneously combust because he spits out fire. If you're ready to receive some Monday motivation, welcome to the stage, none other than Mr. Grant Doherty.
Welcome, Mr.
Let's
Grant
go. Let's go.
Doherty. Woo! Go, Mr. Doherty.
Go.
Grant, all
Give me the
pretty in
juice.
pink.
Give
The
Yes,
floor
me
is
the
love the
yours.
pink.
juice.
Love the pink.
Thank you, Henry. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, SLS Nation. What is up? Hope you're having a fantastic morning. Yes, it is a great day to have a great day. And it's a great day because you woke up. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's real. It's very real. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad you are with me. You could be anywhere in the world and you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Now, good morning, champions. Are you feeling like a champion today? You ready to play like a champion? Why do we want to play like a champion, Grant? Well, it's the last week of the Ultimate Challenge, the last week of the first half. Come on. You better say amen and whoop whoop. Or are you going to say, oh my?
Amen.
What time? Come on.
Amen. Woo woo.
So we're this is the positive section of the call, right? You're going to give a little positive. Hopefully, you're ready to run through a wall. You're ready to smile. You're ready to dial. You're ready to go. You're ready to grow. You're ready to do all these positive things, and we're ready to run after it today. What time is it? Well, you already know it's game time, y'all. But it is also week 26. Here's your timeline snapshot, like I do every week. I tell you exactly where we are. It's week 26 of 52 in the year 2026. 25 weeks down, 27 weeks to go. It's the 13th week of the second quarter, which means also the last week of the second quarter, which means there's 1 week left in the Ultimate Challenge. Oh my goodness. 188 calendar days left. The year is 48% over, and there's only 17 days as thunder rumbles outside. There's only 17 days to Punta Nizuc. Yes, if you go on the trip, 17 more days. 17 days, 17 days. Yes, we're ready to rock. So that's our trip from last year. It's time to go, and it's time to pay attention to making sure you're on track to go for next year, because the qualification period for next year's trip is right now until the end of the year. There's 188 days left to write business. If you are new or thinking of joining us, when you do, you get a prorated rate for what you need to produce in order to go on this trip. Good news for people that are looking to join us. You can also go to Cabo. Yes, that's what we want. We want you with us. We take that trip every single year. It's a qualifying trip. You don't want to miss any of our trips. We talk about them all the time. James goes, "Oh, you don't want to miss our trips. It's 5-star, 5-diamond. It's big. It's I don't even know if I would take these trips myself. They're so nice because the value of these trips are over $7,000 at least, sometimes more than that. So I digress. Whew, got excited there. Sorry, tiger out of the cage. So TGIM, why? Thank God it's Monday. It's not it's a case of the Mondays. Let's kill off that whole stigma, that whole thing with the whole Mondays are terrible. Thank God it's Monday. It's time to get up and go. It's time to grow. It's a new day. Thank God for a new day. Who here is thank God for a new day? Who here is saying thank God for a new week? Who here is actually thankful for challenges in your life and challenges that you're facing? Because you're all here for a reason. I don't care if you believe it or not. Okay, it's not a coincidence you're here. There's challenges. Challenges are good. They make you stronger. They lead to new opportunities. Come on. So embrace those challenges today. And thank God for new success and new growth. Shout out new success, new growth, new money. It's all what it leads to. And then new people to help. So it's time to reset. Power down the computer, restart it, realign with your core values, with your belief, who you are. Reconnect with that person today, this morning. Hopefully you did it yesterday, but it's time to flip the switch on Monday, right? We talk about flipping the switch. All we have to do is flip a switch because we already know where we're going. And realign with those things and then refocus. Don't let anything distract you from your goals, the most important things. It will drain your energy. It will take you away from the most important things in your life and your priorities and all of us. And if you don't pay attention, everyone say pay attention. If you don't pay attention to these things, you'll be off in la la land. You won't know. And next thing you know, you're like, oh my God, how did I get here? I'm so distracted. I'm so confused. I have spaghetti brain. I don't know what I'm going after. You don't want that. So refocus. Focus on your focus. Get rid of those distractions. I repeat, get rid of your distractions. It's your phone. It's your TV. It's the music that you have on the background. It's the kids running in the room. It's the pantry, the fridge. Ooh, that's me. Come on, the fridge is. Get rid of the distractions and realize that you have a goal. And we're going to tell you how to break down some of these goals here in a second. Okay, we give you practical things to do here. Okay, that do work. Okay, all you got to do is run on the track. Last week we talked about the biggest investment being in yourself, and we talked about the biggest controllable asset is you. I mean, you're always going to be the biggest controllable asset because you are in the driver's seat of your life. Don't don't act like a liability. Don't don't take action that brings no fruit that makes you feel terrible. Take the right action day in and day out. This is a career of consistency. And if we teach you how to do the right things right on a daily basis, and if you extrapolate that over the course of a year, in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, and have a career here, you will do very well. You can't not make six figures if you follow the path, but you can't follow when you want and kind of here and there. If you follow the path and you don't let the world distract you and suck you into the vortex of unproductivity, if you do that, you will do very, very well. Now, today I'm going to talk about finish strong. We want to finish strong and planning for the second half because you have to plan ahead. Everyone say plan ahead. Say it where you are. Plan ahead. Okay.
Plan ahead.
Plan ahead. Thank you. I'm not being bossy. I'm just being fun. Okay. So finish strong and planning for the second half. Now, we want to always end on a high note. Oh, end on a high note. Who here wants to end on a high note? Don't, even though you may not be, in the ultimate challenge, we may not even be in the top 30, or maybe you're like, oh, I know where I'm going to be. You still finish strong to build momentum going into half two. Because guess what? We're white tabling it right now. You're about to have it. As far as I'm concerned, it's a blank canvas for the second half of the year. Dad, is everyone going to be on zero for Ultimate Challenge Part 2 of this year? Everyone's going to be on zero, right? Molly Jones and the Josh Bells and Chris Reese, everyone's going to be at zero after this week. That's the good news. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to truly get intentional about what you want and what you deserve for the part 2 of this? You better say amen, or you're going to say, oh my, because we have to plan for success. Everyone say plan for success. Plan for success.
Plan for success.
You got to plan. Emphasis on plan. You have to have a plan. Why? Because a goal without a plan is just a wish. And we're not just throwing pennies in the wishing well here at SLS. We don't flip pennies in the wishing well. We'll go, oh, wish upon a star. Bloop. We don't flip pennies in there and hope something's going to happen. We plan for our success. Make the adjustments. If you're not camera on, you're not writing down notes, if you're not attending all this stuff, if you're late, be on time. Adjust your sleep schedule so that you sleep well. Then you actually have energy to wake up in the morning and go to the gym, get your body moving, get the healthy endorphins going and all the good stuff, and then you're ready to attack your week. When you look good, you're going to play good, you're going to be mentally sharp. I mean, all these, it sounds attractive, right? What I'm telling you. And it's all it is go to bed early, wake up, do walk around your neighborhood, do a jog, drink a coffee, write out your goals. It's fun. It's actually kind of fun to do. Maybe I'm just a nerd, or maybe I'm onto something. So plan for your success. You have to plan for your success in the second half. What do you want? It's simple as this. White table it. Write it down. Write it down. I have notebooks. I have 50 notebooks, and I keep them all. I keep them. I like to look back at them, like journals, notebooks. I like to look back at this. Obviously, all the notes I say here, but I like to look at my goals, and I like to look back at my goals, right? And that's why we do the vision boards and things like that. It's important to track these things and put them on paper. So white table all of your goals. What money do you want to make the second half of the year, right? What do you want? And you break that down. Everything gets broken down to a daily basis, by the way. We maximize our days. We're going to tell you how to do that. But what are your goals as far as what you want to make? What are your goals as far you should be saying, this is where I want to be an ultimate challenge. You might be saying, I want to win the ultimate challenge. I encourage everyone, and I'm telling you, there are people that they come in brand new and they say, I'm going to win the ultimate challenge. And to some people, that sounds absolutely crazy. It's not crazy. The only crazy people are the ones that don't try, right? As far as I'm concerned. So say, hey, I'd come in and win the ultimate challenge. There's people that actually do that, right, Dad? So you got to do that. Now, ultimate challenge, convention. Are you, this is the time to really lock in. Everyone say lock in. Lock in and say, hey,
Locked
I'm
in.
going on convention. Where are you at? Look at you get we prepare a report for you. Don't take it for granted. These aren't hygiene factors. Look at them every single week. Look at your report. Where's your percentages at? What's your quality at? And if it's too low, how do we increase? Like think about pay attention to quality because that's how you put money back in your pocket and that's how you go on these trips. So do you think it's important? I think it is. Look at your you get a awesome report, like a convention report, an update, how much of the primary carriers that you're selling, where are you at, what your averages are. It's a very cool report. And you get it. It's made for you. If you were by yourself, you wouldn't know any of this stuff. You get it, you get that in addition to all of your commissions reports and all the other good stuff, right? Your statements, all that. You get all of that. But pay attention to convention. I want you to know what you need to average every week. And what your average says you actually need to do more for because you have to compensate for fallout. So if you're at 50% quality for some reason and your average is 2,000, you need to be at 4,000, right? Just do these things in your head and be thinking about this going into the second half. Don't run away from it because you didn't like, oh, I don't want to look at that because it's bad. It doesn't work in life. Look at it and attack it. Now, we always, you're looking at other goals like your health, physical health, mental health, fitness goals, family, relationship, creative goals, investment goals. Pay attention to these things too. These are what drive you. These are drivers for you, y'all. When you get specific on these things, it gets you excited, it gets you a purpose, and you actually have like a track to run on, and you know like what you want, and you can actually track these things and build momentum and gain and have progress in these areas. That feels good, and we're taking action our way to feelings. Do not feel your way to acting. Feelings will lead you wrong 90% of the time. We don't depend on feelings to decide whether we take action. So please pay attention and do the right things right. It may seem tedious at first. You're breaking old habits, so it's like, oh, this is hard. This is tough. Oh, I can't do this. I can't. Yes, you can. If I can do it, you can do it. I didn't come out of the womb selling. I started just like you, and I was terrible, and we didn't have coaches. We didn't have Zoom. We didn't have any of this stuff. We didn't have support. We didn't have a CRM, right? I had a book called The Pill Book, and I had a slow Google with an old computer PC in the back of customer service, and we started to do this. And if I can do it, you can do it, okay? I'm just telling you that to encourage somebody here today that's wondering, can I really do this? Yes, you can, absolutely. Just lean into the support and grow. It's the key word is grow. You want to get better and grow every single day. Write out a schedule. You all have the schedules. Print them out. I've given them to coaches. I'm doing that. If you don't have your coach DM me and I will give, or you DM me, I don't care. We will get the schedules in your hand, but you should, if you've been here, we just had an email to you a week or two ago. Print out 30, like 20, 26 of them. It's the rest of this year. Print those out, fill those out every single week. And they're 30-minute blocks of what you do with your time. And that is what you should be doing. Okay. Write out your schedule. Write out your goals every week. And if you want to be a trailblazer, I don't care how you think you look. Go into your group me every Sunday night or Monday and post your goals for your peers to see. You're not doing it to show off. It's to encourage your peers too. Post your goals for the week. It's something that really does help. Like, look, if you have goals for the week and you like actually follow them and follow the plan, it's amazing how it just happens. And it's also amazing. It's not that amazing. If you don't do it, they just don't seem to happen, or they'll be inconsistent. And we don't want this. We want more. We want more good stuff, right? So, and also join PTF, Permission to Fire. It's just an accountability group that we do before this call at 7:30 with me, yours truly, and we talk about high level stuff. We talk about the stuff. We give you tools and resources and training and encouragement and just a high level mindset to get you ready for your day and your week, to prepare you, to get you going. And we gave some nice nuggets and tips, some nice nuggets and some sales tips. Oh, if you weren't there, you missed out. But just come. I don't care if you show up a little. If come at 7:30, but if you're a couple minutes late, and don't not come because you're 5 minutes late. Like, come, show up. I drop the links in all the group meets. Just click on it and join. I'd love to see you. Okay. And finally, activity. You want to break down your activity, make sure you're doing it. Look, you break your day into 2 parts. Okay. Do 3 hours for the first half and 3 hours before you put the phone down for the last time. Okay. Break your day into 2 parts, 3 hours. That's how you'll get 6 hours. Overshoot your goal. If your goal is 6 hours, your first half should be 3.5 and 3.5. Overshoot your activity goals, fall short on the goal, and you'll be and just clone that day every single day. Okay. Jamie, they're in all of the group me's. Okay. The groups, the links. And I post them every Monday before. And production. What's your production goals? Look, your goal should be stringing a day every single day, period. Your moonshot goal should be 5,000 because if the stars align, you can hit that. But let's just say for the sake of being conservative, first half of your day, your production goal could be 1,000. Like before you eat lunch, try to get 1,000 AP. And before you stop, try to get 1,000 AP. Get at least 2,000 a day, but really shoot for string in a day, which is 2,500 AP a day. Set the bar high. Everyone say set the bar high. You're going to set the bar high the second half.
Set the bar
Who
high.
aim high? You ever heard the term aim high? No one says aim low or shoot to miss the target. No, we shoot for the bullseye. We shoot for the bullseye. We aim at a specific place, and we want to make sure we're doing these things. So aim high, shoot for the stars, land on the moon. Okay, overshoot the goal. And growth, learning, and skills. Who here wants to grow? Actually, because when you do that, look, it's putting in the work. Don't be scared of putting in the work. I'm learning in life as I get older and this and that. There's no shortcut. And the thing is, we're like, oh, I can have AI do it. I can do it. Like, that's going to make you lazy. Oh, I can call Uber Eats and not ever cook. Okay, that's expensive and it's probably not that healthy. You know what I mean? Everything in life requires doing the work. If you want to do something at a high level, it requires a level of work. So we do it the best possible way, but it's going to be work. Everyone say it's going to be work. Okay, we can't be scared of the work. We can't have unrealistic expectations of I expect this, but I'm willing to do this, but I expect this. That's where we're missing it here. So many people in life, they want this and they're willing to do this. You got to be willing to do this if you want this, period. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. So growth, learning, skills. Are you learning? Are you growing in your skills? Put your camera on. Write out notes every meeting. You're going to learn at least one nugget. That one nugget can change everything for you. That one nugget can change your presentation from a C- to maybe a B+. It can do a lot of things. So pay attention, do these things, do SLSU, take notes, be on all the calls, ask your coach questions. But your coach is not going to it's not going to help you a lot if you're not doing the work. So do the work, ask the questions, and you're going to grow very quickly. The learning curve can be very good for a new person if you're just willing to do the work, okay? So that's what we want to do in the second half. As I wrap up right here, I got to go. I'm out of time. But hopefully this is helping you, okay? Get clear about what you want the second half. You deserve it. Okay, you want to gain momentum and energy and feeling good and passion and excitement. You have to do these things that seem tedious, but they will actually give you energy. The art of doing these things may seem tedious at first until you get the result. How many of you know when you're having success, you're making money, you're getting results, you're growing, skills, things are flowing, things are vibing, you feel good. When you're doing less activity, you just don't feel as good. Okay, take the action, you'll get the good feelings is a privilege. You earn the good feelings. You earn hey, I had a good productive day. I had a good week. I made some good money. I'm doing this. I'm growing. You earn that. It's not given to you. You earn it, and it's hard to focus. It's not hard to actually do it's hard to focus to just to get yourself to do it. Start somewhere, but start by writing it down. Start by planning for your second half. You think you're being too specific? You're not. Get insanely specific about what you want and what you deserve this second half. Who here wants to make a splash in the Ultimate Challenge? Who here wants to qualify President's Club? Qualify for the trip or qualify President's Club. Get yourself a ring. Get yourself a new diamond in that ring. We put diamonds in your President's Club rings every time you hit President's Club. I mean, come on. The stuff we give away here is insane, but we have to don't get spoiled now. Do the work, and some week, don't let your weeks go like this. Have consistency in what you're doing, and the ups and downs will only be like this, but there'll be more ups. I promise you, which leads me to my quote of the week. The strongest version of you is buried under the habits you're afraid to break. Don't be afraid to break the bad habits. Don't be afraid of the good. You're worthy of the good stuff. You're worthy of success. So look, call it what it is. The growth requires honesty fundamentally. Be honest with yourself about what's happening, what you're doing, and maybe what you're not doing. It's not to shame you. It's not, we don't shame anybody here. We want you to do well. We want you to do great. We want you to flourish, grow, and all that good stuff. But there's a certain I don't like to use the word requirements because we're all 1099, but we want to make sure that, there's certain prerequisites to the success in life, in business, and what we do here. And so if we do these things and we follow that path, you're going to do great. So finish this week strong. Go out with a bang. It's the grand finale of the fireworks, the 4th of July fireworks. It's let the fireworks go off, and then boom, it's time. And then it's a clean slate, fresh start to another second half. It's going to be awesome for you. So guys, it's 9:05. I'm sorry, I stole some extra minutes from you, but I'm going to take you right into the day. Who here is ready to run through a wall? Make some noise if you are ready to absolutely smash it, crush it today. Come on. I need to hear it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
About to go
Yes,
down.
sir. Yes, sir.
Because here it's time to bet on yourself. I believe in all of you, but the most important thing is that you believe in yourself, and it's not only possible, but it's going to happen for you. Take some positivity into it. See things as opportunity. Challenges are opportunities. Remember, don't let the little things trip you up. Let's go. So get ready to take yourselves off mute. On the count of 3, we're going to do a no excuse and let results count, and then we'll be able to direct you where to go after that. But I love you guys. That's why I hit you with the truth. That's why I'm raw like this. You got to love me anyway through some of my flaws. But we can do it. You can do it. You got to believe it. So on the count of 3, no excuses and let results count. 1, 2, 3.
No
excuses.
Only results count.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, pizza. Some results count. Oh my God.
Let's go.
Don't have a great day. Make it a great day, folks. Let's head straight